Good afternoon, everyone. This is Mike Hogan from Jeffersonville, Indiana, bringing your midday grain comments for Wednesday, August 24th, 2016. We're coming to you today after the close. Corn closed down about a penny across the board. Beans in that 8-cent lower range. Wheat was off a penny or two as well. I'd say overall probably a pretty quiet day. Not a whole lot of info going on. We do have the Pro Farmer Crop Tour out there, but otherwise I think a lot of people are still waiting for the old combines to roll, as they say. Southern harvest is really just on the front end, maybe just getting started here over the next few days and certainly into next week, and they need some weather to clear out, etc. So not a lot to go by at this point. From day-to-day activity, you're looking at the funds. Appears like they're in that 3,000 to 4,000 range that they sold of corn and soybeans today. So again, just real small, minor activity driving today's very small losses that we see. Probably one thing to note is as you look at Brazilian soybeans, for example, given the currency differentials that we have right there, even though here in the U.S. we're seeing bean futures at a much better value than corn futures are, especially in the ratio between the two of them. Right now down south in Brazil, it does appear that that ratio is reversed. They're getting a better return to corn versus soybeans. Right now they're making a lot of their selections for next crop here, and certainly that favors corn at this point in time, which is very interesting considering the rest of the world is kind of screaming for soybeans at this time, or at least we can see that need coming up very quickly where it does feel like we still have a glut of corn plus feed wheat to go through on that side of it. So that's an interesting development to kind of keep pace with over the next 60 to 90 days as a Brazilian farmer starts to make a decision as to what they're going to put in the ground. I think right now, as you look at some of the charts, a few of the things of interest that we're seeing, we've kind of gone through the standard rebound. Usually there's a nice little uptick that you see that kind of culminates here by the mid to end part of August. Looks like we're starting to see that right now. Corn has retraced about 24% of its move from the high to low. Beans have retraced about 38% from the high to the low at this point in time. So I think technically we're doing that. Probably looking to try to get into our fall low period. That's probably one of the discussions that's going on right now. If the USDA has put in the largest number they have we already made the fall low, so to speak, just done it very early. I think our bias at the fall low is still to come at this point in time. As far as the Pro Farmer Crop Tour, I would say that's, for the most part, we call a little bit of rain today, so I think that did slow them down a bit. They found some very good yields. I think there were some questions on uniformity. There was some low population that they were looking at as well. So there's some tip back. Probably the bias is that, hey, it's a pretty doggone good crop out there, but I think there are some questions. Is it as good as 2014? Seems to be the main theme. So, we'll see what their final numbers are that they come up with. Again, many other private estimators are out there. Most of them, from at least my vantage point, have shown very good, very big crops. But I think there are a few questions with just nighttime temperatures out there. We've seen some tip back on the years. Population has certainly been questioned. What are the size of holes and fields, etc. All the normal questions that you have in August and here. By and large, I think it's still a very large crop that we're looking at for the time being and just trying to feel our way in for a harvest flow here. Again, this is Mike Hogan from Jeffersonville, Indiana. All the comments made here are my own and not those of CGB Enterprises or any of its affiliated companies. Thanks. Have a great day.